We're going to do a lot of different things here. Excel, I'm sure, glad to make sure that you're all right. You know, we worried a lot about when the big winds were blowing, the tornadoes was coming through. Is KTLV all right? Then it got very personal because see out here, not only is there a radio antenna, not only is there a radio station, microphones, and all that stuff, but then you have friends and you have people that you know that are here bringing to you the very best. And we wanted to make sure they were all right. Everything's all right. Good things happen when you listen to the Clara Luper radio show. Call us 672-1220. Be a part of this show. We got some great news that we're going to share with you. Sit back, relax, and enjoy this very special song coming to you from our hearts, coming to you from our soul. You'll love it.
When you've done all you can, and it seems like it's never enough. And what do you say when your friends turn away and you're all alone, all alone? Tell me, what do you give when you're giving your all and seems like you can't make it through? Well, you just stand when there's nothing left to do. You just stand, watch the Lord see you through. Yes, after you've done all you can, you just stand. Tell me, how do you handle the guilt of your past? Tell me, how do you deal with the shame? And how can you smile while your heart has been broken and filled with pain, filled with pain? Tell me, what do you give? Yes, when you're giving your all, yeah. Seems like you can't make it through. Child, you just
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. We've made it through. We've stood tall, Oklahoma. We've stood tall, Oklahoma City. We've stood extremely tall, Bethany. We stood extremely tall, Moore. We stood extremely tall. We can do it. We've done it. We've been here before, but we're prepared. We are prepared for it. But today, right now, I have on the line a young lady who is happy to be with you, a young lady who last week celebrated her birthday. We had a super birthday party for her. A young lady that you heard us kind of talking about it. My quietest week ever on the radio. I could not say nothing because it was supposed to be a surprise birthday party for you, Mom. Mom, were you surprised at your birthday, and welcome to your show?
Yes, Calvin, and I would like to take this opportunity to thank all of you for remembering me. You did exactly what I asked you to do. You gave me flowers while I could smell them. You gave me gifts. You sent me cards, and I'm eternally grateful. But today, on this Mother's Day Eve, our thoughts turn toward our mothers. And I would like to say Happy Mother's Day to mothers all over this state. So many of you have asked me if I'm going to wear a white rose because my mother's address has changed from 12736 Windermere to Heaven. No, I'm not going to wear a white rose tomorrow. Rather, I shall wear a red rose because I know my mother continues to live in my heart. and in the heart of her children and the people that love her so well. Calvin, I never shall forget when I gave my mother a birthday party. It was her 80th birthday. I invited all of her friends, and it was a party. And she looked at me and smiled, and she said in her own way, "Thanks, Clara. Thanks for this party. I am so grateful. I'm so grateful that I had a mother that cared about me, that supplied my needs, that taught me some basic things about how to live and how to love and how to speak to people and how to act. Thank you, Mother. And although you sleep now, you will continue to live in all our hearts. And I did the best that I could for you while you live. And Calvin, that's why today I'm going to ask you to let my radio audience tell the world what they are going to do for their mothers this Mother's Day. Because you can say what you want to, but you only have one mother. And you must take care of your mother. Love your mother. Do the things that will make your mother happy. How can your mother be happy if you are breaking in somebody's house, if you're stealing somebody's car? How can you make your mother happy? How can you make your mother happy if you are being kicked out of school? Calvin, let the people speak about their mothers and what they are going to do to make their mothers happy. In the meantime, I'm getting ready to go to Oklahoma City University, where God has truly blessed me, because that university has given me the opportunity to speak at their commencement exercises. And I am so grateful. And I would like to say to all of you, thanks. My children are all here. Shelley and Dr. Williams and that beautiful baby came in. Alicia and Jayla are here. Marilyn and Calvin. My whole family are here. And for you, I'm eternally grateful. And as I say goodbye to you, I'm really saying hello to you because you know how much I love you. And I want to thank all of you. Thank you, Mrs. Woods. Thank you, Mrs. Downing. I could go on down the line. But most of all, you know I'm grateful because the world is a funny place. There are a lot of times you think people are in your corner and they're in somebody else's corner. But you have been in my corner, and I shall never forget you. And this is Clara Luper saying I'll see you at Oklahoma City University at 11 o'clock. Bye-bye.
Mom, it is indeed an honor. It's indeed an honor. She's gone, but she's gone to get ready for the Oklahoma City University graduation. This is the first, and it's the first for our family and friends have come in from across this country to be and to hear this dynamic speech. Now, generally, I get to hear a little bit of Mom's speeches as she prepares for them, but I have not heard anything about what she's going to say to the Oklahoma City University graduates, nor what type of inspiration she's going to give to them. But I know that it's going to be inspirational. This part of your program is being brought, this part of the Clara Luper program is being brought to you by none other than Robert Gates. Gates Barbershop, located there at 2609 North Martin Luther King Avenue, where you heard what we said back when OU was trying to win and get into the top four. But we've said it before and we've said it always, because at Gates Barbershop, we make people beautiful. You don't believe me? Go by there. 2609 North Martin Luther King Avenue. Robert, Phil, hey, they're there. I have to check with Mr. Gates and see what that other barber... Starks, Brother Starks, that's his name there. Brother Starks help make people beautiful too. 2609 North Martin Luther King Avenue. But on the line, we have a young reporter that has been with us most of her life, a young dynamic reporter who was a student at Millwood High School, junior high school. Happy Mother's Day, Coco. I know you got some special celebrations that you want to mention to everyone. Good morning and welcome to the Clara Luper Radio Show, 2003, Mother's Day.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is Coco Thomas, your fantastic reporter. I would like to say Happy Mother's Day to everyone, and I hope that everyone enjoys themselves tomorrow in the fellowship of their family. The NAACP Youth Council meetings are every Monday night at 7 o'clock, and as secretary, I'm inviting everyone to come and join us. The Miss Black Oklahoma Pageant 2003 is getting closer and closer. If you need a ticket, I'm selling them at Stell's Restaurant, 1100 Northeast 23rd Street. This is Coco Thomas saying Happy Mother's Day.
Okay. Thank you, Coco. You know you're ready. I know Coco is ready all the time to be on the radio. You know why? She prepares herself. I know that she takes that same dedication, that same motivation to school with her. And we're so great. We're so lucky to know that Coco is doing a great job as a student. Now, she's not a teacher at Millwood, but she's a student. I know that she's one of the top students there at the Millwood because she goes to school prepared. How do I know? Coco says so. Miss Stell says so. All of us at Stell's Restaurant say that Coco is ready. She is ready. She is ready. She spent her time preparing herself. Good thing that you do prepare yourselves, and I know that we all have learned a lot during this past week, the past 48 hours on being prepared. We know about batteries. We know about radios. We know about extra flashlights. We know about that. But preparation makes it all possible. Thank you, Coco, for being a fantastic reporter. On the line, too, we have dynamic young lady.
The garage door.
With a garage door, she says. Does the garage door work? But we don't want to worry about if it works or not because we know that this is Mrs. Letty Ruth Hunter. And if a garage door is not working, she knows what to do about it because she is one of our fantastic, not fantastic, because Coco's fantastic. She's one of our great reporters, Mrs. Hunter, Auntie Letty, Mrs. Letty Ruth Hunter. Young lady, we're glad to have you with us on this Saturday morning.
Good morning, Kelvin, and how are you today?
Just terribly fantastic,
Well,
and too blessed to be stressed.
Wonderful, but I wanted to say hello to you and Clara and everyone else that's there in the studio with you. And I also want to say good morning to the radio audience and those that's listening to us today. And especially all of the mothers that's living, I want to say to them, Happy Mother's Day. Then I want to say to the children that have a mother, you do not know how fortunate you are to have a mother. And I hope that you will do something for your mother. And she doesn't want you to give her dollars. She doesn't want you to give her a silver fur coat. All she wants you to be is kind and grateful. You don't even have to give her a little card. All you need to go in there and give her a big hug and say, Mother, I love you. And do something for her. Mother, let me set the table for you this morning. Let me prepare breakfast for you this morning. Do something for her. This is all that she wants. And be appreciative. Visit your mother if you have a mother. Visit her. This is what appreciation to mothers will give. Now, if you love your mother, I heard Clara say that Shelley is here.
Shelley is here.
And
Sasha's here.
Sasha's here.
Dr. Mark Wilson is here.
Mark Wilson is here.
The doctor's here.
Right. Everybody is here. And Shelley came all the way from Texas, and Alicia came. Is Alicia here?
Alicia's here. Jayla's
Alicia
here.
came all the way from
Joshua's here.
Just
But what's
say-
most important, Mrs. Hunter, is that we are here. You are here.
And I'm here. But
You
what
know,
I want
happy
the
Mother's
people out
Day
there
to
in
you.
Radio Land to know that they are here. And they came all the way from Texas just to be here to say, thank you, Mother, and I'm glad that you're here.
What?
And this is what mothers appreciate doing, is saying, thank you that you came to say thank you. They didn't have to bring a present. The mother appreciates just them coming individually, because that means more than all of the presents that you could send the mother. You can send a mother present and never come to see her. Or never come and say, Mother, I love you. Never give your mother a hug. That's not love.
No,
You do
no, it's
love
not.
through action. Showing her. And Calvin, I know if you didn't get to her a present, don't worry about that. But I'm sure you're going to say, my mama will take you out for dinner, and I'm going to pay you dinner.
Well, now
and
you
you're going to say,
don't.
Mama, I love you, if nothing else.
I didn't tell you what I was going to give Mom for her birthday.
Well, I'm waiting.
And I'm not going to tell you what I'm going to give her for Mother's Day because I am like thousands of other people here in Oklahoma City who've been able to work with Mom and have had an opportunity to be her students and her friend. And I'm very fortunate to be her son. You know, it is a pleasure to make this Mother's Day. But my thrill will come this afternoon when I go to Oklahoma City University. When I sit back there in
Kevin,
the audience and
let me
see my
congratulate
mother.
Clara on speaking at the
that is
university today.
I
Now,
wish.
if you miss that, you're going to miss a treat, and I understand everybody cannot go because usually commencements, they have a certain number. And I hope that I'm going to be one of those numbers that's going to go hear Clara speak.
Well, I know
because
in that
this is history.
I know
this
in that
is a
number.
new event. This is history.
I know that in that number, my grandmother, Mrs. Isabel Shepherd, I know that my grandfather,
I know she will.
Ezel Shepherd, I
Yes,
know
smiling.
that my aunties and my past friends and cousins, all of us who know Clara Luper will share in that honor of her addressing the 2003 graduating class of Oklahoma City University. But thank you so much, Mrs. Hunter.
Well, okay,
Happy Mother's Day
thank
to
you,
you.
Kevin, and I'm going to say goodbye, and I hope
Well,
each
don't
person
say
go
goodbye,
to church
just
on
say-
Sunday. Go to church with your mother and tell her that you love her. Bye now.
Okay, bye. But don't say goodbye for long because I look forward to seeing you Monday at the NACP Youth Council meeting where you're a dedicated advisor. Thank you so much for that. You know, mothers have so many different responsibilities. You're going to be hearing a lot about what Mother's Day and what mothers should do and all this. But then if you look around you, you'll find that there's some very special women who have gone beyond the fact of being mothers of their children, but who have reached out and who have touched other kids. And I think that's what it's all about. You know, you can limit yourself to one little area and to one little set of kids but that are yours. But then when you reach out and you touch those other kids, I think that's what it's all about. Personal opinion, 672-1220 is the phone number out here. We want to hear you say something special about your mother. I got bragging rights. You all know I got bragging rights. We have bragging rights. There are some students of Clara Luper who are here in Oklahoma City. We're looking forward to you calling out here. But this part of the program is being brought to you by Chauncey Sheridina's Daycare Center. Now, Chauncey's Sheridina Daycare Center is a very special center because it is located 1643 Northeast 50th Street. The phone number, 424-4656, Chauncey Sheridina's Daycare Center. What makes it so special? They're concerned about your kids. They're concerned about you as a parent. They're concerned about your transportation. They will pick your kid up, bring your kid there to the daycare center, bring him back home, make sure that he's had experiences in that day that it will be memorable, making sure that that kid knows a little bit about computers, making sure that kid can read and write, making sure that kid knows how to interact with other young people. Chauncey Sheridina's Daycare Center. Hey, I didn't say it. I've seen it. Mrs. Gloria Matthews, Mr. Paul Matthews, that dynamic staff up there, they make sure that those young people don't just sit around all day and look at each other and play with toys. They are learning. Chauncey Daycare Center. We got a few openings, I believe, up there. You can call them 424-4656. Good things happen when you listen to the Clara Luper Radio Show. Better things happen when you're a part of it. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord, so much for preparing us for the hard times. Thank you, Lord, for preparing us for the good times. Those times have happened here in Oklahoma City. Oklahoma Cityans, once again, we have an opportunity to band together, not black, white, or red, but to band together to make sure that those people who are affected by those tornadoes, who are affected by the high winds, that they will not have to suffer too much. Maybe we can help them. Say on the insurance side of that, I should let Merlin tell you this, but I will mention this to you. If you were in that tornado area, right on the side of it, if you think you have tornado damage, do the adjusters a favor. Go outside now, use your Polaroid. Know you got a Polaroid. If you don't have one, maybe one of your neighbors has one. Take a picture of the damage that has been caused. Be patient because there, as you know, by looking at the TV and by listening to all of your radio stations, there's been an extensive amount of damage. So the insurance adjusters from the different companies, especially Allstate, will need your help. Your help would be by documenting your damage and being patient. Give us a call. You got the claims number. If you don't, call us out at Allstate, Merlin Hildreth's office, 843-0811. We'll send you in the right direction. But be patient. Your number one is our number one. But then there are a lot of number ones who are going to make sure that you're taken care of. That's why you have insurance with one of the best companies in the nation. Hey, one of the best agents in the nation, let me mention that too, is none other than Merlin Hildreth. Her office is located 730 West Britton Road. That phone number, 843-0811. This is a time for Oklahoma. This is a time for our county. This is a time for our city. This is a time for our little block. This is a time for us with neighbors next door that we do something, that we stand. We stand for not what only is right, but we stand for that is good. Neighbor, don't worry. You're in good hands because we've worried about you while the winds were coming. But we know that you're in good hands and that you have made it through a very trying time. So sit back, relax, write this number down. But no, better still, call 672-1220. We want to hear what you're going to do for your mother on this Mother's Day, 2003. Stand because you're proud of yourself and what you can do to make this community, this city, our state, a much better place. Okay. Yeah. You think you've done all you can, but take your time, look around you. You see some friends and some neighbors that still need your help. I know for a fact that at Channel 4, that's WKY-TV located there on Britton Road, that they're having a collection point for those supplies that people may need that were involved with the tornado. You know, the tornadoes in Oklahoma, the sandstorms in Oklahoma, that's always a topic of conversation as you travel around this country. And you hear people asking, man, are y'all having Oklahoma or the tornadoes and the sandstorms? No, they remember the Dust Bowl, they remember the other things like that, they remember the bombing. But one thing that this country is becoming more aware of is the intensity and the friendship and the love that we can show our neighbors. You have an opportunity to do that no matter what religious denomination you are, no matter what church you're going to. But you can get your little contributions together. I'm talking about your water, your gloves, things to help recover right now. I know Channel 4 will be happy to. There are probably other places, but you can find that out on your own. You can find that out, and I hope you do. Special Sunday coming up, Mother's Day. So many different ways that we can honor, we can appreciate, let our mothers know that we appreciate them. Mrs. Hunter suggested, and Mrs. Hunter made a point of you going to church with your mom. Mom made a point of you just listening and obeying your mom. There are your teachers that have told you, that say, man, did your mama teach you to do something like that? And that. But then what you can do is to set your own goal for what you want to do for your mom. Nobody knows your mom better than you do. You know exactly, especially those things that she would love. So, yeah, some mothers want a lot of flowers, some others want a lot of cake, some others want a big dinner. But most of all, those mothers want your love. They want your dedication. They want your your achievements. They want to see you go further than they've ever gone before in their lives. They want to see you do things that are much different from what they've done. But I want to hear from you. 672-1220 is the number out here. This part of the program is being brought to you by a place that is especially ready for you this Mother's Day if you want to do a special dinner for your moms. You can't beat it. Sales going on. There are sales in each and every department. Hometown IGA, located there at Northeast 23rd Martin Luther King Avenue. They don't have a sign that says a Mother's Day special, but then when you go in the store, you got nice, courteous service. You got fresh, clean fruit. You got the best in meats. You got the best in canned goods. Hey, that's the place to prepare for your Mother's Day dinner. Hometowns IGNA, 23rd and Martin Luther King Boulevard. Of course, we were looking for Mr. McDaniels this morning. Noted he had a special words of wisdom for us. We kind of threw everybody off a little bit with that little tape that we ran. But then we wanted to hear about our weatherman and our weather boy because they were right on it. They knew the times would be a little tough in Oklahoma. But the one thing about Oklahoma, if you don't like the weather, just hang around a little bit. It will change. And the change is always for the better. But what you can do, let's help those people who've been directly affected by those tornadoes. If you have a possible insurance claim, no matter what company you're with, use that camera. I think most of the adjusters would prefer you use a 35 or a Polaroid or something like that so you have a print of it. The digital will work, but I know that those others will be much more to your advantage. Speed things up. Don't worry about it. Your insurance company, that's why you pay them. So oftentimes we go in the insurance company and we say, man, I sure hate to pay this. But at times like this is when you can see and when you can feel what your dollars are doing for you. Good things happen when you listen to the Clara Luper radio show. And you're a part of that good thing. 672-1220. Merlin, I should mention again, Allstate Insurance, but then I've mentioned that once. Brother Gates, I can talk about how we make people beautiful up there on Martin Luther King. And I can also talk about what's happening at Hometown IGNA. But then I think the ad that I'm saving for the near the end here is Coma Hurt Plumbing Company. Now, if you have any plumbing needs, say you got a stoppage or backup, say you need to replace all of your plumbing, say you got some of that antique plumbing that been in your house, that lead running through there, Coma Hurt Plumbing Company knows what to do to take care of that business there. That phone number, see, I tell you to keep that phone, so I'll give you that phone number right now. I'll give you the mobile phone number. That mobile phone number is 558-4040. The office number, though, is 771-4875. Coma Hurt Plumbing Company. Any of your plumbing needs. If you have a special problem because of the weather here lately, don't worry about it. Coma Hurt can take care of it. 771-4875. 538-4040. Well, I was planning, so I thought of some good things that I was going to do for our mom, for my stepmom, Robbie, for friends of my friends whose moms don't have anything to do this Mother's Day, who they're passed on. And speaking of passing on, I want to take this opportunity now to send out our deep, heartfelt sympathy to the families of Leon Coffey and Mr. George Hamilton, two good friends of the Clara Luper radio show, two good friends of the Luper family, the Hildreth family, and many families out there. We're going to miss you, brothers. We're going to miss you very deeply. And Leon, especially, class 62, Douglas High School, we will always remember you, not only you can to assist in your claims. We want you to know that our city, Oklahoma City, with our great mayor, but especially with our great city council person, Willa Johnson, will do what they can to help you. We want you to know that the employees of the city, the employees of the county, the Oklahoma City Police Department, the Oklahoma County Sheriff Department, the Fire Department, that we're here working together to keep our city tight, to keep our city in a way that when people look back 5, 6 years from today, they can say that once again, Oklahoma City has come together and proved that they will help each other, not based on their race, not based on their creed, not based on their language, not based on their color, but we will help each other because God put us here for a special purpose. Purpose may have been to help somebody or help everybody. Purpose may be just to be a good person. But whatever it is, Oklahoma City will be there for you. So if you've experienced any damages during this tornado period, during this tornado time, remember to give your give your insurance agents, give your insurance companies an opportunity to respond. Take a picture of the damages that you may have. Do what you can to secure your property. Say a prayer not only for yourself, but for the other members of your family and your friends and neighbor. But remember that you got some friends out here. There was a song a long time ago that said, you got a friend over here, and that still is true. Don't run, don't be afraid. Good things happen when you wait and be patient. Well, I had a special song. I had a list of people from last week that I was supposed to sing happy birthday songs to. Of course, we stopped it with Mom because it was May 3rd. Only May 3rd people were able to respond. But we'll get to hear a May 3rd person at Oklahoma City University in a few minutes. But then I got a special gift, and you won't believe this, but I got a young lady walked into the office on Thursday, it's the Allstate Insurance office. She had in her hands a book titled, I Can't Sing Book. She's given me a book that says I Can't Sing. And in it she says, may God bless you always. May he also improve your voice. But then this is a special song. I'm not going to call your name, Ms. Juanita, but I know who you are. But it was really touching that you care about it and you want to do what you can to help me improve. And I've been practicing. I've called Burley and Nero, who's one of our original members. I've called down in Lawton to Mrs. Helen Daniels, one of our original. We've gone on conference calls. We tried the flute last week. We had a guitar planned for this week, but we have nothing but our true soul that we would like to share with you this very special moment. Mother's Day song, we should make it, but our specialty is the birthday song. Birthday greetings go out to all of you who were born on May 3rd, whose names we missed last week. Special birthday greetings go out to those people there and those people here who will be celebrating or have celebrated their birthday week. But I'm going to bring a little light into your life because we're fixing to lay it back. I'm not going to call your name, but I'm going to say, happy birthday to you. Oh, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. And may you have many, 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 many more. The name of our group, and I'm the lead singer, We Can't Singers, we're available 424-3949. Give us a call. We're very reasonable. You'll be surprised how economically we will perform. Good things happen. Love your mother. Squeeze your mama. If you don't, remember your mom. Those of you who will be celebrating this Mother's Day without your mom, do something good for somebody else's mom because, mothers, they just don't mother one, especially in our community. They'll share their love with us all. All of us know what it's like to have that neighborhood mom that would tell it on you, would feed you, would make sure that you went to school right. Moms across this nation, moms especially on the northeast side of Oklahoma City. I want you to know that we at the Clara Luper Radio Show love you, and we appreciate you listening. Make sure that you do something special for that very special woman in your life. We love you.
Views and opinions expressed on this program or the products endorsed on this program are not necessarily those of KTLV Radio.
Good morning, Oklahoma City, and welcome to the Clara Luper.
This is your key to living victoriously. AM 1220 KTLV.